Going on the road, going on the road, going on the road with Harley and Mona. RV broke.
Okay, tell us what happened today.
Well, about 40 miles outside of Spokane, I looked in the mirror and I saw our little tow car, the Element. The mirror was on the out. I could see it in the mirror of the motorhome, and that shouldn't happen. And I looked in the backup camera, and this thing here was flapping up and down, and then
The tarp thing. It's a tarp that covers the whole bar, right?
Between the keeps the rocks out.
Yeah.
And then I looked, and it was starting to go back the other way, and so I realized that it had come unhooked. This end here had broke off. Here, see, there's no. It scraped on the ground. That came off and stayed on the vehicle, and this was dragging on the ground, so it was hanging by one, and the car was weaving. It bent. One of these is bent a little bit. I got to straighten it out. This whole thing is bent in a little bit. Yeah.
So then what happened when you took off?
Oh, well, yeah. Then I took off, and because I wanted to slow down without hitting the brakes, so it wouldn't come and slam the motorhome. So I kind of coasted it and let off and just let it kind of go without hitting the brakes, and I kind of pulled off to the side of the road, and it was pretty bumpy. I went probably about a half a mile before I could slow down without having to hit, and then there's a little connector for the airbags that keeps the level right for the rear airbags, and that had come loose, and then the air had depleted itself.
Oh, okay.
That bled down. And when I drove, I was getting a vibration from the drive line, so I had to pull over and hook that up. And all on these.
All on the first day. All on the first day.
Grease all over my pants, probably on my back. But anyway, it could have been much worse.
Anyway, it could have been. It could have been much worse. So we're at the end of day one.
Yep.
And we're gonna sleep really well.
Yeah, I hope so.
So catch you later.
Okay.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Good morning.
Morning, peeps.
It's a beautiful day in Spokane.
Spokane.
We slept pretty well last night.
Yep.
So what are we doing today?
We're on a quest for a tow bar because our tow bar broke. I got a hold of some people that have one here in town. Well, about 40 miles away, and I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to either that, or we're going to look around, see if we can find one today in Camping World or someplace, and yeah, we'll head out on our adventure. Either that, or we stay here. I found one, and the people are on the West Coast, and they'll be here by this evening, so we can spend a day here in Spokane and just.
Yeah.
One nice thing about not having previous reservations is you can just, if you have to stay an extra day, you can stay a day.
That's right.
That's it.
So this is Liberty Lake Campground, RV campground in Spokane, in Liberty Lake, and you wouldn't even know it was here.
Right in the middle of the city.
It's
well
so
kept, yeah.
beautiful.
It is nice.
And quiet and big. And we would stay here again if we had to.
If we had to, yeah. We might stay here tonight. We'll see.
If we have to, we'll stay here tonight.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. Had a good trip, except for the last
44 miles or
so.
so.
The last hour.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, it was fine. Motorhome did good. Didn't get hot.
Yeah.
Pulled good. I'll send a picture from Sturgis. We will stop in there.
Oh, okay.
Get my motorcycle fixed. I heard they have like the largest Indian dealer there, so.
Oh, okay. And that's on our way?
Yeah, maybe we'll trade the motorhome in and we'll come back on a brand new Indian. No.
We?
No.
You.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Later.
This is one of the bars that and our friends Paul and Liz came to help us out.
Thank you so much.
Paul has a homemade vise in his truck.
Oh,
so
wow.
We're gonna try to straighten this back out, and I thought we could get in there.
it helps to have friends with pickup trucks.
Oh, stand on it?
I think it is good.
Oh, there you go.
Look at that. That's
Oh man, you almost got it perfect, yeah.
a little bit more. Don't want to crack it. There you go. Good as new. Almost.
A lot straighter than it was.
Yeah, well, it's a lot straighter than it was. Now the test is we'll see if we can get the pin through it. I might have to have my little drill.
Oh, do you, what goes in, what, I see the hole. What goes in the
Yeah,
hole?
this little pin goes through the hole. Oh, look at that.
Oh man.
We're golden.
So what is that out of? Where did
Out of
where
here,
did that
this-
come from?
From this bar here.
Oh, okay.
This is what.
Your net for the,
Yeah.
to keep stuff
Oh.
off.
Yeah, and it works right.
And that's what
Right.
was flopping around then.
It what?
That you saw that flopping
yeah, I saw
around
that
in the
flapping
camera.
around, and
Okay.
I didn't know why it was flapping around. I thought that's kind of odd. It's kind of, well, it's flapping because this thing got bent, so there wasn't tension on it. Because these are spring loaded, they hold tension against the.
So it's pretty tight when it's connected. I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah, it is. It's real. It's nice.
And that's protecting this from the
From
rock.
from
Gravel,
the rocks,
yeah.
road debris.
Yeah.
Rock,
Yeah,
road
I
debris
think
on the
that would be
windshield.
good, too.
Works really well.
Never a dull moment.
Oh,
No.
wow.
If
You have to be flexible.
If you're not
That's
tearing,
true.
flexible.
Oh my
you're
goodness.
not tearing the back of your rig off with a tail swing mistake.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't trade you. No.
Yeah, no. This is our bad day.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is camping. You're
Yeah.
not, you are not camping unless you're doing things like this. It's
see?
part of the adventure.
Yeah.
This is what Paul and I
Yeah.
do our whole life,
Yeah.
so we're used to it.
Oh, I see. That's what connects.
Yeah.
That I was trying to figure out what that hole was. That connects this to this.
Yeah.
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 Oh, okay.
See, none of this would happen if you just stayed home and
That's
did
true.
nothing.
Yeah,
That's
fit in
true.
it,
Right?
It's
This
got
is-
that little kink.
This is part of
hopefully.
life.
Yeah. And now you know how to handle things too.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. See?
Nice.
Now that goes in here like this, like it's supposed to. Hopefully it goes through that hole now because I hammered it. Oh yeah, look at that. Sweet. Yeah, well, it'll go through. There. And see, that gets hooked onto here, and when it's stretched out, it keeps any rocks, anything from coming up, and it works really, really well.
Uh-huh.
Look at this, it's straightened out, it fit on there.
But
Thanks to Paul's truck.
do you still need to buy a tow bar?
Yeah.
We need to-
At least an arm.
That
Get
yeah,
on.
that
Yeah.
one that was
And I
ground
don't think
off.
anybody's,
we
you
need-
know what, I didn't realize until I threaded that out how
it locks
bolt
on.
locks it on there, because I thought that's kind of odd, and we never had a problem. We went all the way to Bozeman last year and came back, and I never checked that thing at all. And the trouble is, you can't see with this thing over top.
Mhm.
You can't see.
You can't see if the arm's off.
Oh.
And I saw it flap, and I thought that's kind of odd. Why
Yeah,
that
'cause
thing
there's
is
nothing to stop that shaft from spinning.
no. And I didn't know that they had that. I thought, well,
What locks it on?
what locks it on?
Yeah,
Well, now I see that little tiny slot there. I do now.
That's the
We
trouble
do
with not
now.
getting it new and figuring it out for yourself. you know,
yeah.
it's yeah.
With no instructions.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, here we are. We're on our way to go get a tow bar. So we spent the day in Spokane, Liberty Lake Campground, Spokane. And we're kind of like on a scenic route mission for about an hour. So it'll take us 2 hours. But we found a tow bar. So we're on to our next adventure. Today was much better. All we did was sit around and talk. So that was a good day. That was a good day. Tomorrow we continue on.
Going on the road, going on the road, going on the road with Harley and Ramona. RV broke.